What is up, guys? My name is Mike Botrytis, and 6 months ago, I realized that I needed change. 6 months ago, my business really wasn't doing so hot. I was doing about 5 to 10 grand in a month or so, but it wasn't consistent, and I've got a family to feed. I've got a lovely girlfriend and a 3-year-old son that I have to make sure that they live the life that they dream of, and I can't do that with inconsistent pay. That for me to even get that money, I have to go and put in an insane amount of hours every single week. And it wasn't happy. I just wasn't really pleased with what I was doing with my life, and so I had to do something different. Listen, if you want change, you have to put in the work. You have to do change in order to expect something different. If you do the same thing over and over again expecting something different, I believe that's the definition of insanity. But the thing is, I went and took a leap of faith. I went and hired Gallant Dill. You might have remembered me from the cynical video, and I still stand by that video. Listen, the moment I signed up for it, I didn't believe it, because Gallant sounded like every other coach out there, sounded like he didn't know what he was talking about, was being cocky, and I understand why he was being so simplistic with his pitch, and it was so different, just because if it was more detailed, then you would understand what he was doing, and then he wouldn't make any money. But that all aside, what Gallant does is absolutely amazing. Listen, about 2 weeks before I went for my actual mastermind, I went and I was about to have an interview for a $70,000 a year salary job at a marketing firm not too far from where I currently live. And it would have been nice, but at the same time, I knew that I was worth more. So I skipped the interview and I went to my mastermind, met Gallant Dill, and I loved the entire process. And not only through that first mastermind, but now I've visited him multiple times for a reason that I'll explain in a second. But what Gallant does is he stands by his students. He's practicing what he preaches. When he goes out there and says something to his group of students that are in our group, I guess, I'm saying the word group a lot, whatever he says, he's practiced. Whatever he says, he's done. When we're going and doing the model that he teaches us, he's doing the exact same model, not because he wants to compete with us, but because he wants to know the trials and tribulations that we're experiencing, and he knows how to solve them. And that kind of dedication is very admirable. Listen, if his model didn't work, I wouldn't be sitting in a brand new 2018 BMW X3 M40i. Oh, I'm going the wrong way with that. So as I was saying, a brand new 2018 BMW X3 M40i has an amazing exhaust note. But here's the better thing. In exactly 14 days, 2 weeks from today, I'm driving this exact car down to Austin, Texas, to my brand new 3,100 square foot home. So listen, if you're ready to take the next step in your business, if you think that you're worth more in life, if you think that you can make more money and you just want to find an easier way to do it, I know it sounds really sales pitchy, I know it sounds really fake and really scammy, but listen, his system works. He practices what he preaches, he knows what he's doing, and I wouldn't be here singing praises if it didn't work. I'm moving out of my shitty apartment to live within 5 minutes of this guy. I wouldn't be doing this if I still hated him. Guys, listen, go to callgallant.com, set up your free phone call with him. If you have any questions, if you're ever concerned about anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to get on a phone call with you and talk about your questions and hopefully get you some answers. But listen, I'll see you at the top.